Hello, Courtney. I'm here to tell you and help you how to fix your home system. Now, you had told me that your system had like muffled bass or anything like that. Now, I'm not sure if you have subwoofers. I'm not sure, or you just have woof. I'm not sure if you have subwoofers or just regular woofers. Woofers, if you don't know what they are, woofers are the speakers that produce bass, vocals, and sound all that together. Subwoofers is just the only thing that produces bass. That's it. You don't hear nothing besides the low vibrations and bass. Now, if you having issues with your subwoofer, first you got to look at the receiver you have. You got to look at the name of that, or soundbar, or whatever. What's the name of it? You look at the wattage, what it can handle, what it can't handle. See if it got like bass modes, or if you can increase the bass, or you can change how punchy, deep, all that stuff. Look for that. Or just think about replacing the subwoofer with a higher efficient one. Because I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what you have, so I can't really give you an awesome scope on what you got. All I know is that there's also a thing called acoustic tuning. And acoustic tuning makes bass sound really good. And that's basically where you take your speaker and you put it in a corner, and then you crawl around on the floor. Or you can walk, you don't have to crawl neither. And you listen to where the bass sounds the sharpest or the goodest. And wherever that is, that's where you put your speaker, and then that's where you go sit. See, because my speaker sounds good over here. When I go over there, it sounds loud and it sounds nice without the bass being increased. So when I increase the bass, it sounds even louder. So the best way to try to improve your system is look at the size of your subwoofer. The easiest way to do this, grab a tape measure and quickly just draw it out on your speaker and look at the inches, and it'll tell you. If you got 8-inch speakers, 10-inch, 12-inch, basically the higher, the bigger the inches are, like 12 inches, 15 inches, the gooder it's going to sound. And also a good thing that helps with your bass is your wattage. If your system is putting out only 40 or 50 watts, you're not going to get a lot of bass. But if it's putting out 100, 200, 300, 400 watts, then yeah, you're going to get some noise. You're going to get some windows vibrating. Another little thing, it also decides on the boxes, because certain boxes, they have certain hertz and they have certain wattages. Now I know you probably don't know what that means. You probably just like, how can you look at my system? But I will explain that. The best thing you can probably do, another thing that you can do is with wires. If you're using thin wires, you need to use thicker wires for subwoofers. That'll give you another bass. Now, if it's muffled, like, go on YouTube and play some bass heavy tracks and listen to it. And just, it'll sound, if you listen to your subwoofer, you can tell whether or not it's blown by how it performs. If it makes a scratching sound, or if you're able to, just push down on the speaker. If you push down on the speaker and you hear a scratching noise, you can just push it down and it's silent. If you push on the speaker and it makes a scratching noise, then you need to get another one. You also need to make sure every speaker has an impedance rating. Every last one. Like this tower speaker says right here, impedance 150 watts. So if you're playing something and it's not 100, if you got a receiver and that's more than 150 watts, you're gonna likely blow that thing out. And if you don't blow the speaker out, you're gonna likely blow the amp out. But just look at all those things, and if this don't help you, there is multiple videos where I got the knowledge that can help you out with audio advice. Car amplifiers, car audio people, they the ones who actually help me out. And if I can't explain it good enough to you, they got your back. They'll help you out. audio advice to give you everything. You just got to be willing to listen, because I had to sit down and I had to listen in order to get my stuff sounding as good as it does. I had to do that. If I wanted to get my bass to where it did this to my camera, I had to pay attention. And I paid attention. I put my effort into it, and everything sounds good. Now, thing is, I don't know if you're just looking for a quick fix, or you really want to actually sit down and go through the steps.